Alright, here's a quick demo of the Umajin XR editor. We're actually going to start with the NVIDIA Omniverse core application. This is the Omniverse Hub. And from here we can go to the Exchange and we can look at content. And the great thing about this is that there's a great array of content here. Some really good industrial content. And when you're trying to do industrial training, this kind of gets you started with some really high quality clip art that's kind of let you set the scene for the environments you want. So you can basically, once you're installed and registered, you hit the download button and it's going to download the clip art. Now if we go back to the XR editor, we're going to start a new project, and essentially here we have our view. So I can look around with my mouse. I can press W for forward, S for back, A for left, D for right, so I can kind of look around the scene. That little plus you can see when I hold it stationary, that's indicating where the new items are going to be inserted. So if I was to insert a new model like this frying pan, that's going to appear in that spot. To make this look better, I need to set up a scene. So we'll go for this warehouse scene. And what that does is it loads sort of all the environment and all the lighting. So you can now see that lighting is now reflected in that object. So it's proper physically based rendering. I can select the object, I can manipulate it, I can move it around. I can control C to make a copy, paste another copy, so I can have multiple objects in my environment. And really I guess the important aspect to the Omniverse integration is that we are actually enumerating, so we're finding that I've installed the commercial pack where I've got a whole series of great sort of furniture objects. I've installed the industrial pack, so I can grab entire scenes or individual objects. So let's drop a cardboard box into this scene, and there's the cardboard box all beautifully textured, really impressive. We can drop in things like pallets. These are all to human scale, so when you press this Show XR button, you'll see this environment directly as if you're it basically at the same scale as you'd expect for a human. So this is quite a large pallet. These are a human-sized frying pan that you could pick up, and this is a box which we could, for example, stick over here and stack on top of this pallet. Let's put a couple of boxes there. So it really does make it quick to sort of create and set up your environment. Oh, it's just a little bit too low. And yeah, so that's really sort of the power of this environment. Now, with interactive scenes, so there is actually a triggers system which will be exposed in the next version of the beta, but we already have some of these assets in here, so we could put in, so for example, an interaction zone. So this is an icon, and you can see that when I get close to that icon, that can be set up as a trigger, so that when I put my hand in that trigger, it's going to play a sound or some other action. But yeah, this lets you quickly set up your 3D environments, add all of your Omniverse assets, your high quality USD files, Universal Scene Description files that you've downloaded using the NVIDIA Omniverse plugin, and then view it inside your XR headset. So this can stream across to your Quest Pro, or HTC Vive Elite Pro. So yeah, so it's an incredibly straightforward, easy and fast way of building and deploying your scenes. Cheers.